So we can clearly accept that the sun does have quite a profound effect on us, right? Like you could be starting the day, it could like not be a great day, but then when you get out in the sun and then you spend the whole day under the sun, like, I don't know, doing whatever, like having fun, like socializing or working on a project. But as long as you're like under the sun the whole day, it's like the entire day feels productive. You've had a good day, your mood improves, and it's like, and it's not just like this fact that you got like just vitamin D from the sun. There's clearly like some kind of energetic transfer happening from the sun, the source, to like you, the human body, and it's like giving you energy. Essentially, it's like this. It's like this radiating masculine energy. It's like giving you energy. It's like giving you the fire. God damn it. So that's quite profound. You don't even need to preach that to the normies. It's like, you know, you tell them, it's like, hey man, I'm spend the whole day under the sun, have fun. It's gonna be a good day. It's like, hell yeah. Except for like the really like brainwashed crowd, who are like, oh, the sun is bad for you. Like, you don't even need to waste your time debating or arguing with them. I would say, like, just let them be. Like, they'll figure it out. Like, like anyways. And then you have like the moon, right? And the moon's a little bit more subtle. It's a bit harder to pick up on because I think there's like obviously like the lunar cycles. But anybody who does pay attention to the moon, right, you know, it's like, you know, there's a harvest moon. So if you're a farmer, like, you know when to plant your seeds, you know when to sow them, and then you know when to harvest them. And it's like, you know when to plant your trees, you know when to harvest your trees. Like, there are lunar cycles that affect the vegetation and the earth and the ground quite clearly. And those who have studied it know about this. And even like, obviously when it comes to us in our emotional state, it's like obviously like around a full moon, that's when you get the lunatics, the lunacy, right? It's like an enhanced emotional state of being. And I do definitely observe this, like, you know, when you watch people, especially around or on the full moon, it's like they're just a bit more, not like sensitive, but they feel their emotions a lot more, I would say. And they're just a little bit like, just a bit more emotional, and you just notice that. So like when you pay attention, like the sun, obviously, the moon, if you pay a bit closer attention, you notice that these luminaries above, you know, they affect us humans down here below. And then I was thinking like, well, what about the stars? And the reason I'm thinking this is because I've been doing a lot better gazing at the stars, especially like around this time, because, you know, it's been a really warm autumn and there's been a lot of really clear nights. And then I really got into gazing at the stars, and I felt like the download. So it's like when you watch the stars for like 40 minutes or like an hour or something, it's like you essentially get that feeling when you're sun gazing, which is like the download happens, if you know what I'm talking about. And that was like the first time I really understood. It's like, oh my God, it's like, yes, the stars absolutely do have an effect on us. I can, like, it's like you can feel the download happening. It takes a bit longer because it's a more subtle energy than the sun. But when you're there, like on a really clear night, and you see like the Milky Way and like the North Star and all the constellations, it's like, and you feel it like flickering and shimmering and shining. And then each day you watch it, you notice like the glow is different, and it's like flickering and twinkling differently. And you really notice like the sky is really, it's so active every night. It's amazing. And then after a while, you get that download, and it's like, oh my God, it's like, wow, this is really happening. And then I was thinking, it's like, you know, how much of an effect do these stars and these planets they have on us? And then, you know, we get into this, well, what are like, that's what like the science of astrology is, right? So like, I don't know, before we get into that, like, I want to talk about like this group of people who think it's like, you know, we're all born like a blank slate, and just depending on your environment that you grew up in, like that is what like dictates you. So it's like that it's like people have this idea is because they're tribal people, they think that all tribal people are like the same, when it's like that's not true at all. Like, you don't know what they're like. Have you even talked to them? And the reason why I say this is because it's like I've never seen an example of a human population where it's like everybody is the same, you know? Everybody is completely different and they're completely unique. I've never seen two people, except for like identical twins, who you can say are like the same. And I think this difference, as the science, like the ancient science would exclaim, is like it comes from like this energetic imprint, right? Because the energy in the sky is changing all the time. The sun, the moon, that changes. That's quite big energy. But then you have the stars that change, the planets that change, and then include all of these comets and whatnot. Like a lot of shit is changing up there. And that energetic imprint, while you're gestating in the womb for 9 months, it like cements like this personality, this trait, what you're into, even what you look like, and like all this sort of thing. It kind of like builds you as the human being that you are, and it gives you like these select traits where it's like you're really artistic and musical, you're really thoughtful, you're really like hyper focused, or you're really fucking lazy and fucking useless at everything you do. Like this all comes from like the stars and like this energetic imprint that's happening above. And like I didn't realize the profound effect of this until I really started gazing at the stars, and it's like, yeah, you know, that's a powerful energy up there. And you know, like, yeah, like I really kind of get it now. And it's like, and I think this is where George Carey is talking about, like, you know, depending on when you're born, it's like that's when you have like a different composition of your body. So that's when different people born in different times of the year, they experienced separate health problems and even separate destinies. And I think it's interesting to consider just the effect of the universe it has on you gestating in the womb. And then, you know, you consider everything is connected with like as above, so below. And it's like, it's just really, yeah, cool to see how the world works.